Hello everybody, and welcome back to the EcoPosh for You YouTube channel. Happy Friday, or happy Fry-yay, because that's really what it is, and I hope everybody enjoys it. Today we're going to be talking about the best way to contact Poshmark support, okay? So, lately from my PFFs, I have heard that it is very difficult to contact Poshmark support through email. That it takes them a really long time to answer emails back. And I have also heard that it takes a really long time when you call support in to help you resolve an issue for a sale, that it is taking them a lot longer these days to reply than it used to. Now, I don't know because I haven't had to call anybody in for support, so I can't personally speak to that, but I can tell you that I have been able to get through to Poshmark support pretty quickly using Twitter. So if you have a Twitter account, this is what you need to do to get a hold of them. Now, I didn't know this until maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I didn't realize that there were two separate accounts. There was the Poshmark app, which is what we're looking at now. This is the main Twitter account of Poshmark, okay? And it is at Poshmark app. Now we are looking at the second account, and this is Poshmark support, okay? And this is at Poshmark support. So these are two separate accounts, so keep that in mind. That was something that I didn't know until recently, and for the last couple months, I've only had 1 or 2 issues that I've needed help with, but I've sent a DM to Poshmark support on Twitter, and they have answered it within a few hours. It's been really fast. So just make sure, that if you really need to send them a message, this is a good way to do it. And if anybody else knows of a quicker way, I don't know. I don't use Facebook Messenger or anything like that, but maybe you've had an experience with that. I don't even know if you can contact them that way, but if anybody else knows of any ways that seem to expedite the process, please put them in the comments. But for me, this is what I use to get a response quickly. Now, obviously, if you don't have a Twitter account, this doesn't help you, but if you don't have a Twitter account, you might consider getting one. Just because there are a lot of Poshers on Twitter. There's a large Poshmark community on Twitter. It's a good way to get a hold of everyone, and it's also a good way to share out your items. I always share my items out, my show times, my videos, I always make sure to put a link to everything that I have on Twitter. So it's really good for that. And then I also, whenever I go to share shows, I try to support my fellow PFFs, my fellow Poshers, by sharing out their items to my closet and to all my socials, one of which includes this Twitter account. So I am always posting everyone's listings on my Twitter account. It's good for sharing listings. It's good for connecting, networking, all of that. So the only thing I would say, though, if you do get a Twitter account, is to stay away from the BS. Just make a Twitter account for your closet and just keep it related to resale. Don't tweet about politics, religion, anything. I would not tweet about anything other than just the closet, because it invites drama. Twitter can be a very dangerous, hazardous, drama-filled place. So it's better to keep it professional, and because a lot of times if you tweet political things, the country is so divided right now, regardless of what side of the aisle you fall on, or maybe you don't fall on any side, wherever you stand, it's pretty divided. And so you could end up, if you tweet or talk about politics or different things like that, you could end up losing about half of your customer base, because they could see something like that and think, okay, well, I'm going to unfollow this person because I don't want to see all of this political garbage about whatever. So just keep that in mind and keep it professional. And if you do, I feel like this would be a great tool for everybody. So, and plus you get an answer from support quicker. So hopefully this helps you guys out, and I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend.